Don't worry, we're looking towards something that can at least maybe help the anti-mage out should there be an offensive tri lane. Maybe they want a more. They need something more, just like a spammable nuke or disable, because Magnus RP is right now most of it, and they can't just entirely rely on that. Which is where Jakira Ice Path isn't bad.
I like Lina.
Yeah.
Lina, although her range.
They haven't got a setup. Well, Gravechill would be the only setup for the lane change, but it's still a good hero, I feel.
I think Lina's range is a little bit weaker compared to Jakiro's, but at the same time, it's you just want range
Damage
and AoE.
output.
Yeah. And Laguna Blade's not bad in terms of melting hero before Hand of God comes in. Crystal Maiden not too bad in the sense that it is going to give you some decent AoE. Against Shen creeps, that's a full 10-second disable against one of the creeps.
Just having a fast level 4 Crystal Nova, doing a decent job at stopping pushes as well, having another AoE spam spell.
At the same time, very weak against Lifestealer.
Oh yeah.
Non-existent against things like Dragonite, who gets a BKB.
You get stunned up by DK and Rage Form, you're dead. So Nature's Prophet can pick you off pretty easily. So it's a very early game centric. I think they just want to solve the TongFu early game problem and have a strongish lane and a potential also to roam around. Maybe look towards CM, going for some early rotations. Gank mid, level 2, get the 2 nukes up, and DK gets caught by surprise. Get Magnus off to a good start. So there's a lot of things they can do with a CM pick, which you can't do with, like, you can't really gank mid easily with something like a Jakira. But CM alone at level 2, level 3 can actually start ganking and getting some kills.
Alright, Bane's going to get banned out here. Or, sorry.
Was banned out.
Was banned out, and Rubik was banned out as well. Both teams looking to pick up a support. Any idea what support that Chen or Jakira likes to...
They need, I would say, they need
Invictus.
a setup or a stun, because right now they actually have no good, like, just laning setup spell to go with the Life Stealer. So Shadow Demon for Faith.
And this doubles up as an offensive and a defensive support.
Oh, and deals with anti-mage to some extent as well. If you use disruption on the anti-mage and his blink's on cooldown, or it forces out a blink if it's not, and he still gets hit by his own illusions, drains himself of some mana, and if not, well, he's in all sorts of trouble. So they could offensive trial him with this. Shadow Demon, Life Stealer, Chen offensive trial in, especially against an anti-mage because of that disruption reason. But it's a CM Visage who is very strong early game supports.
Alright then, let's jump ourselves into the game and introduce our players. IG, they need one more game to dictate this one. It's going to be Nature's Prophet being played by YYF. Faith is going to be playing Shadow Demon. We have 430 going mid on his Dragonite. Very, very good Dragonite player. TongFu, How is going to be playing on our Dragonite. And TongFu Banana is going to be playing on Chen.
Well, IG Banana.
Well, it's still TongFu. In their hearts.
How and Banana. Over on the dire side, it is the real TongFu squad. They're down 2-0. It's Sansheng playing the Visage, Mu playing the Magnus, the Burden himself playing the Anti-Mage. We'll see how much lifting he can do for his team on Anti-Mage. We've got XCT playing Darkseer, and then finally, ZSMJ on Crystal Maiden. How far the mighty have fallen.
The role reversal. We've seen it all, ZSMJ and CM.
Oh man, I can't believe this. What has the DOTA2 scene come to?
Oh well, you know, it's all good.
Well, they are going to sweep through the enemy jungle here. They just go standard Darkseer offlane, or do they even consider putting CM Visage? Anti-Mage's not bad in tri-lanes, and with his item build, it looks like... Is this an offensive tri-lane coming out from TongFu?
No, I can't. Well, it is.
They feel confident in their tri-lane, and also the ability to shut down the Chen. They blocked both of his big camps.
I mean, if you think about it, the Radiant dual lane literally has 0 killing power.
Yeah.
I mean... They can maybe disrupt on a Crystal Maiden and then open wounds and kill her, but there's no way in how that How's gonna be gonna be getting open
They can
wounds.
passively farm is about it. That's all they can really do. And Chen doesn't even go into his own jungle. I don't know if he realized all those camps are blocked, but it's a smart thing to do. He goes into the enemy jungle. He can pick up a creep, maybe either help out top or middle lane.
She doesn't have really truly good ganks, right? You have things like oh, I'm losing animations. I'm lagging. Please, no.
Uh-oh.
Perfect world server.
Perfect world, please.
Yeah. Chen's not gonna have really good ganks. I mean, Skewer will allow Mu to get away from most things, and to a lesser extent, XTT is gonna be able to get away most things with Surge. But YYF is gonna have a fairly tough lane top. The mid lane's gonna be somewhat of a wash. But more importantly, how would IG deal with this lane on the bot
I feel
lane?
TongFu would dominate this lane, except for the fact that Zhou does not want to level up Mana Break because of that disruption harass. So as a result, all these sort of like little right-click harass he's doing on the Lifestealer isn't actually mana breaking, but they're going to switch things up. IZ say these lanes aren't going to work out for us. Lifestealer, where's he actually going to be headed? Straight into the jungle? Good? He's got no actual jungle camps though, well, very few.
Yeah, I mean, well, he can't really break through the jungle too much either, and it looks like we're going to see the the meta persisting. It's the safe lane Strata Demon. We've seen it far many times.
We've seen it all.
Yeah. We see ZSMJ on the Crystal Maiden.
That's where ZSMJ should be. Safe lane carry CM.
I mean, I don't see why
He's
not.
saying, wait, Faith gets to go safe lane farm? Why don't I?
Yeah, Faith is the captain.
I want to join IG.
Captain gets to do whatever he wants.
Well, Zhou now levels up the mana break, so Disruption not leveled up just yet. Surprised to see Shadow Demon not
this
just get
courier
that
is just hiding on the mid lane. If that courier gets ganked.
Chen's nearby as well.
Yeah. Looking for gank here on Moo, but this is not exactly the best ganking.
They're going in.
Yeah,
Lifesteal's showing up.
Oh, the skewer's gonna be there, but the ensnare's gonna be completely, and Lifestealer coming out of jungle with open wounds. Doesn't even have rage. Don't
Next
believe
level.
rage. That's first blood.
He says he can't lane bottom. I'm going to gank at level 2. Just level 1 open wounds. Chen comes in as well. That is just some clever play IG.
Meanwhile, Shadow Demon not really doing much in the bot lane. In fact, Zhou is getting his complete free farm up on the offensive lane here. So very well read here by TongFu, but to me, a better response coming up from IG. They're saying, yeah, let's just jungle and just gank.
Alright, well, game on. Zhou going to be free farming away. What's happening at the top lane? It's YYF versus XTT in the 1v1 matchup, and right now it's XTT with a bit of a farm advantage, as you'd expect, as a Darkseer. Nature's probably not the easiest matchup, but he's just going to look to get as many denies as possible, slow down the Darkseer where he can, and probably not going to see too much come from this lane. I want to see another gank on mid. It looks like Hao is maybe even preparing for it. He's gone straight into boots.
Yeah, the only reason it worked last time it was because Moo just skewer first.
Look at this ward between the towers.
This is a very standard IG ward. They love to ward between towers to kind of
could look for the courier as well. With an ensnare, you kill that courier. You can ensnare couriers.
You definitely can, although it does have a lot of HP. ZSMJ is also rotating, and ZSMJ, by the way, has a teleport scroll. This is one of the earliest teleport scroll purchase. Back in the top lane here, YYF getting a little bit harassed down by the Iron Shield.
Got to look mid lane. Patience from Banana. He spots it now. He waited there so long.
Oh, the right clicks and snare. Oh, it's gonna be right there. The courier's gonna be dead.
GG. No bottle for Magnus.
That's Shiji mid lane.
Mid lane's
won.
Patience from Banana was perfect. And Moo's going to get stunned up by Ferrari. Is there a lifesteal rotation? The lifesteal is here, but he's not going to actually go in because there is enough mana for a skewer. So just trying to force out that skewer maybe. And ZSMJ, like you say, has rotated mid. But what a start from IG.
Yeah, IG is playing exceptionally well right now. You can see that Faith being zoned away from a safe lane farm, and Anti-Mage doing such a good job keeping the equilibrium just close to his tower, such that the Faith can never actually get into lane. But looks like SinaCup in a little bit of trouble because the ganking Lifestealer coming out from the jungle, he's just going to work. He's got the boots of speed over SinaCup, so maybe he could have chased a little bit more, but Grave Chill will turn him and send him backwards.
Alright, well, Anti-Mage seems to be the one hope for TongFu. This is your 4 Protect 1. This is your LGD Dota. Fall behind by 10k gold, then look to start making a comeback. Because right now, the early game is all IGs.
Oh, they see Crystal mid, and he's going to be running right into a Chen. And Chen, he's got a Shockwave creep. Not exactly your best kind of but look at Crystal mid and just dropping his HP pool
immediately
yeah.
Frostbites the Shockwave. That actually saves his life. If he doesn't Shockwave that, if he doesn't Frostbite the Shockwave creep, he gets another Shockwave off and CM goes down.
Yeah, but that drew Magnus back. In fact, look at Magnus. He's just walking all the way back to base. ZSMJ says, oh, guys, free XP? Is it time?
The CM carry. Let's go.
The CM hitting level 2.5. That's what we're going to see.
We're going to see CM in a bit of trouble if Chen decides to rotate back. And Lifesteal now has his own jungle. These wards are all gone all of a sudden.
Yeah, they use Sentry to de-ward in the beginning.
All right. Good
and I think actually with Crystal Maiden rotating away from the lane, can't you just go back to the lane and start CSing there? Because what is the Visage Anti-Mage going to do to you?
Anti-Mage is going to just be annoying with the mana break. But
I mean, he comes in mana break, you rage and attack him back.
Yeah, he's pulling the creep equilibrium back to his tower by just going for a single pull here. So maybe following this, he just looks to farm in lane.
Yeah, I think now Crystal Maiden perhaps forced to go back, but Crystal Maiden says, man, haven't ever seen so much EXP in my life.
Oh, Ferrari getting it Nova, but didn't. No chance of a kill here. There's actually an illusion rune as well as a magic stick up on Ferrari. He's got plenty of HP, plenty of survivability, and this Magnus still 40 seconds, no bottle. Can't get his arcane. Well, not even close to farming arcane, but can't even get his boots up either. He's really struggling.
But now it's level 5 all of a sudden. In fact, if you look at the solo, it's level 6 on Dragon Knight, level 6 on Darkseer. And then you have your Chen that's level 5. It's going to be the rune happening on the bot lane. ZSMJ picked up double. Doubles from 4 damage to 8.
Well, this is more what ZSMJ's used to hitting hard, like a carry. He's going to be saying, I'm much more in my comfort zone right now.
Have 35 seconds to relive the nostalgia.
Yep.
Or facing reality once again.
what it used to be like.
Yeah.
Hitting hard as a carry hero.
Yeah, but back in the bot lane, it's going to be your anti-mage leading in the farm chart here, 43 CS in 6 minutes. I'm not sure whether he missed many at all. And Lifestealer's got himself a face boot despite jungling and, you know, participating in
He
those
comes to
early
harass,
game.
though.
Yeah, 430 is going to harass the tower until...
He's got no mana. There's a kill on Joe at bottom lane, maybe. Disruption into... It looks like just an open wound, and Joe almost gets brought down. He does get brought down by a Prophet Ultimate.
Nicely done here. That's going to be...
The disruption onto... He mana breaks himself, and it looks like he just didn't blink in time, or I don't think he could, because the mana break got rid of all his mana that he had. And they timed that gank so well.
That was really nicely done here by IG. So it's getting a kill on the anti-mage. I think anti-mage now is going to rotate to the top lane and continue getting that safe lane farm. But the big problem to me in the mid lane is, how the hell does IG have double siege unit? I'm not sure what happened with the creep going around the mid lane. But yes, there's double siege before 430 chops one up. You get one siege unit every 7 waves. So Ferrari in the mid lane was able to keep the creep up for 7 waves. I cannot stress on how impressive that is. Unless that was dragged somewhere from a different wave.
Normally that doesn't happen mid lane, because mid lane you actually want to push out the wave to help get runes. But we haven't seen DK go for runes at all. He's just straight up bottle crowing. Well, how much trouble are TongFu in right now?
I think TongFu's okay still. Crystal Maiden's a very piss poor support if you're not getting any early game kill. But this is, if you looked at the draft and you tell me that, hey, TongFu's gonna be behind early, and nobody's gonna disagree with you with that, right? And if you look at Zhou, despite having 1 death, he's lead farmer in the game with Darkseer closely behind. A lot of those Darkseer creeps are not neutral creeps either. I think TongFu is actually out farming IG as a whole. Although with the tower kill now Midas up on YYF
for a kill. YYF does have his Midas, but if he gets killed off here, that's going to help out TongFu quite a bit. But no, TP coming in, gets cancelled as soon as it's not needed, and TongFu not going to find it. This is a fast Claymore coming out from Antimage. We will see Joe just looking for that straight Battle Fury build. The 1-1-1 as well as far as skills goes. Meanwhile, bottom lane, DK's invis, and he's looking for XCT. He's got the scent here. He can't kill this on his own, but there's a Nature's Prophet who's going to have ultimate soon. Needs mana from base, and looks like we're not going to see that dive happen.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for the dive past the tower here from...
Yeah, this is going to be 2 towers. At least 1 tower. I think 2.
That's going to be... No, tier 1. I think the rotation is coming from
Magnus.
Mu. Looks like the teleportation is going to come from Prophet, so they're thinking about pushing a little bit more. Yeah, in fact they are. IG is going to send those Treants tanky up on the tower. Teleportation that's going to come from Visage. These Treants are extremely tanky, and with the poison, Dragon Knight walking back in, looking for the stun. There's a Grave Chill slowly on top as well. Infest's going to be used to actually blow up this creep wave to gain himself a little bit of HP back. There you go. How pops it back out, and that tower is only a half HP, so I'm just gonna fly through 430. Shrugs it off his shoulder. He's got 13 charges on
losing these Shen creeps, not getting microed, just getting attacked, right clicked on the tower. Banana, a bit of a miss micro there. Yeah. Well, I don't know about fine, but he loses an Ursa as well as a Centaur.
But they get a tower, disruption gonna fly through, and gonna set up a kill. Sprout's gonna be Mu on Swell. Does Mu have an RP? RP stun. There's nothing just yet. Vacuum Wall's gonna get dropped, and there's no RP. They wish they had one. Shanshun on the right side is gonna get picked off as well, and suddenly they could go high ground if they want to do so. I don't think they want to, though. Very low HP. And IG will back off and take their lead. 2 tower kills, 2 hero kills. And more importantly, Anti-Mage not doing much.
I mean, he's going to just keep on farming towards that battlefield. I mentioned IG's lamp designed to take all out of towers by 20-25 minutes. That may have been a bit conservative. Right now, they're looking to do it even faster than that.
Yeah, there's 3 tower left remaining on the TongFu lineup. I mean, to me, this game is going to be salvaged simply on the back of Mu. If Mu gets a quick Blink Dagger, and we saw the 2-man vacuum and if there's an RP follow-up, for example, suddenly it's IG that's going to be losing these team fights, or at least going to be retreating from these team fights. But whether Mu's going to find that Blink Dagger remains to be a mystery, because he's level 7, he's not farming much in the mid lane, and he's only got 100 gold in the bank. So I don't think there's going to be a Blink Dagger in our near future.
Alright, well, without Blink Dagger on the mag, it's so hard to defend. And they can't defend any outer tower, essentially. It's just going to create space for Joe to keep on farming. And Joe, well, he's up to almost a Battle Fury. Probably looking towards around a 13-14 minute Battle Fury. Has enough for a Void Zone. Still needs another 1,200 gold for that Broadsword. So a couple more minutes of farming, he's going to have it. But even with just Battle Fury, he's got to keep farming. He's got to then pick up a Quelling Blade, jungle farm as efficiently as possible, split push as well, and just try and counter pressure other lanes away from the IG push that's coming in.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's got a world of assignments waiting for him.
Yes.
He can't even do any of it just right now, though. That's just after he farms the Battle Fury. And I think this game will be very well decided before the Battle Fury is even up. They're going to try to prevent that from happening, but hopefully Joe's going to blink immediately away, but he's blinking straight into the bosom of Ferrari. Looks like he's going to be trying to get an RP. RP's not going to be there. Open wins. Look at this Delta split coming out from IG. The RP's going to get dropped only on Banana, and he's going to be dead. Meanwhile, the wall going to get dropped on the backline. XCD's going to get focused. That's yet another team wipe. This featuring Anti-Mage dying. Yeah, that tier 1 tower is as dead as it gets. IG, face rushing your towers.
This is
they can't run.
There's no response to this for TongFu. They just haven't got the draft to do this. This is where LGD, with this style of play, just fell off. They couldn't fight these early game aggression lineups. Teams would just get so far ahead. And when your strategy is, part of that is falling behind early, not winning the early game, if the other team plays that well and just doesn't give you the space to farm and starves you out, you straight up lose this game. And that's what we're seeing here is IG, they've only got 2 tier 2 towers left to take on the outside of TongFu's base, and they'll probably do so in the next couple of minutes. Go for Roshan, and then around 20 minutes in, they'll be sieging Raxus.
Yeah, I mean, normally if this was LG China on TongFu's position, I'd say, all right, all things going according to plan, because even though it doesn't look too good right now, Xiao A would have a blink almost up. Like the individual play, or Yao would almost have a blink up. The individual plays really ties things through, but we're going to see a disruption on the mid lane. Can we get a stun? No! Looks like he misses. He went to a creep, and suddenly looks like we have a little bit of trouble here. 430 still running on a frostbite. I'm not sure exactly what's happening there, but teleportation coming in. Shansheng in a little bit of trouble. They're going to try to blow Shansheng up. He's going to be dead. And suddenly XCD trying to zone everybody away from Iron Shell. He's dropping low, he's dropping fast, he's going to be dead as well. How just focusing on Crystal Maiden, infesting out of Creep Wave. Crystal Maiden is also dead. That's a team wipe, and there's a GG. 13 minutes.
Wow, what a dominating performance from IG. This is what I wish IG could have, the kind of Dota they could have shown at the International, but they are showing it now. They are looking like a new, reinvigorated team. 3-0 over TongFu, and TongFu have been pretty solid in this SinaCup. They've just 2-0'd LGD yesterday. They've been all around